Hey, it's Steve Tomaszewski. You're darn right we're at Turtle Wax. Holy smokes, Batman. I'm here with Michael Schultz. Let's go over and say hi and see what's new at Turtle Wax.
How you doing there, Steve? Good to see you.
Wow, we're here. Emma's here. Kelly's here. We just saw Fred Joseph. Everybody's at Turtle Wax today.
Yeah, this is we have a big appearance here at the auto show today.
Big, you got half the scenery right here. Everybody's at Turtle Wax
because
here.
we've got some exciting new products. We focused on innovation. You know, Turtle Wax was founded right here in Chicago. And at Goose Island back in 1944, and it was founded by a gentleman named Ben Hirsch. Ben Hirsch's daughter still owns the company, so it's still a family-owned and operated business. And
wow. And where are you today?
Right now we're in Addison, our home office in Addison, but all our products that we sell here in the United States are actually filled and blended in the Midwest area.
Right here?
Right here in the Midwest. So
made in the USA and shipped all the way around the world?
Some is shipped all the way around the world, and some are made like in Europe for the European market. Some are made in China for the Asian market.
Well, I want to pay a very nice compliment to you and your staff. We were just talking with Fred Joseph just a few minutes ago. So nice, so polite, so helpful. And I was trying to, you can see you have this beautiful Dodge Challenger up here, and I went to walk up to it and I put my hand on it and I slid right off. So I mean, and I use some of these products. Let me show you my favorite one. I'm going to reach back here. Not like me saying this, but this is my favorite product right here, Jet Black.
Yeah.
I like. What does this do? Tell the audience what
Jet Black is actually.
It's a detailer.
It's a detailer formulated for black cars. It's actually formulated with black pigments in it. So if you have stone chips or imperfection of the paint, like swirls and scratches, it actually hides it and masks it with black color while bringing out the shine. A lot of people like to use these on black SUVs because you get the stones chips in the front.
Absolutely.
And a quick spray and a wipe down with a microfiber towel, and it looks like
do you do any other colors besides the black?
Well, black shows the most imperfections. We used to have a full range of color called Color Magic.
Right.
And we had them from red to blue to browns to whites to silvers and grays. But really, it's the black that shows most of the imperfections, so that's why that continues.
It's awesome. I swear by it. I have a black car, one of my cars. I love it to go through it. Now, one of the things that was astonishing to me when I was upstairs in the Chicago media room, Mark Bialik, how you doing? Jennifer Moran, Holly Macaluso, everybody up there, thanks for what you do. Greatest show in the world, Chicago Auto Show 2019. I opened the back of your brochure, you being one of the premier sponsors, and I saw what looked like 1,662 different products from Turtle Wax. And is it turtlewax.com?
Yes, it's turtlewax.com.
Turtlewax.com. Why are there, I mean, how many products do you have? 87 million?
Well, you have to remember, we're in 90 different countries, and they all have to be in their language.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes it's
thanks to Kelly for that. Okay.
Yeah, and then in China, they're very specific about they have to have a product that's designed for a specific use. So where we have one product as a spray wax, they may have something for light cars, something for dark cars, something for cars that are stored outside, some of them for anti-pollution. So they get into more granular specifics for what the product is going to do.
Well, what's funny about this is when I actually use this product. This is not a push. But when I go and buy this at O'Reilly Auto Parts, right there in Hoffman Estates, Illinois, Schaumburg, I look for this specifically. I have a backup bottle in the trunk of my car in a 5-gallon bucket. That's how much I like the product. Tell us a little bit about what you are going to show us here right now. What are we looking at here?
First of all, we have a couple of innovations. This one here right now is called Turtle Wax Scratch Repair and Renew.
Okay.
And it's an interesting, it's really a leap in evolution of scratch repair products, because this is one product that does everything. So if you have a scratch on the exterior finish of your car, not only is this going to act like a rubbing compound, a polishing compound, a scratch remover, it is also a sealant. Acrylic polymer, which actually reseals the damage in the clear coat. Okay?
Well, you better show us that right now. So if it's anything to do with a sealant and saving the paint so it doesn't possibly rust in the future, let's learn about that. What are you going to show us?
All right, first of all, this is how the product works. And it was funny you mentioned O'Reilly's, because I just got back from an O'Reilly's trade show, and I was working with their store managers. And one of the biggest issues that they have is they say people come into the store and they say, I have a scratch in the car. But the consumer
And they're
doesn't-
crying, right?
and they're crying and they're upset, but they have no idea of the depth of the scratch or the severity of it.
Okay.
So they go and they sell products to the consumer, and either if they sell the wrong product that's too strong, they're doing more damage to the clear coat, and they're coming back in and they're doing a lot of trial and error to try to solve that problem. When I describe this product, this is one product that repairs.
And what's it called?
It's called Scratch Repair and Renew.
Let's put that right up there on the front of the camera. Let's see how close we can get with
Seal
it.
technology.
What's it called? Heal and Seal?
It's called with Heal and Seal technology. So not only is it going to remove the scratch and polish it out, but it's also going to put a clear acrylic to protect that damaged area.
And you're going to show us that right now?
I can show you.
On your mark, get set, go. Live at Talking Cars at the Chicago Auto Show 2019 with Michael Schultz. Are you ready?
Okay, this
Get
is how
set,
you
go.
All right. One of the things you have see here is we can put 1,000 grit to 2,000 grit sand marks in this panel. How the product works, it contains something called an aluminum platelet. These aluminum platelets self-align when you press down on the finish. You work the product back for 30 seconds, back and forth. You don't have to look at what you're doing. The platelets will self-align. They will self-align, and they will, instead of being rocks like typical abrasives, they're flat plates that slide back and forth, slowly removing the imperfection. So you do this for 30 seconds, turn your cloth over, and you check your work. Now you're probably not going to see a lot of this, the scratch completely removed, because it may take several regimens. People don't.
So you have to do it obviously more than once.
Yeah, so you can do up to 5 regimens with the product to get rid of the, wrong bottle. There we go. There it is, the one I use. But basically, so you check your work, you go back and forth one more time, do it for 30 seconds.
So even after the residue is gone, you're still
And then
continuing to.
Yeah, and then basically you do it
Wow.
until you see to get the desired look that you want. Okay. Now after you're done, I always recommend that people do this as a final, because this is really a powerful platelet abrasive. After you do that, we recommend going with circular motion and light motion to kind of blend in the repair area. So go further out than what the repair was, and then lightly wipe it away. Now, here's the beauty. Not only you just do up to 5 regimens, and you're getting rid of even deep scratches very quickly and very easily. Just to show you the protection with the repair area, I'm going to put some water here just to show you how water resistant that repair area is now. Look at the beads. So not only
Wow.
are you repairing the scratch, but you're actually revitalizing clear coat with a.
You put those on pretty accurate there. They went 4 right in a row.
Oh, I have to use my pipette. You know, but if you want bigger, we can make them taller if you'd like. But you can see you're revitalizing the clear coat just like new paint. And they just slide right off.
One of the things I want to talk about, and the name of this product again is
Turtle Wax Scratch Repair and Renew with Heal and Seal technology.
wow. And I tell you, all the products that I see at O'Reilly's Auto Parts and everyone else out there is just amazing. They're always on sale and readily available at any O'Reilly's Auto Parts out there. I think I should charge them for that.
It is something that anybody can use. You'll get fantastic results.
Let's take a look at everything up here, and let's start at the top. What is an ice detailer?
Okay,
I know
actually-
what it is, but I don't think they do.
Okay, actually detailers are used to remove light dust and grime from a freshly washed and waxed car. So you take it out on a cruise, you come back, get a little dust, you use this with a microfiber towel to remove the dust safely
And so,
without scratching the
do you have to
surface.
have a blue car, or will this work on any car?
No, we're just color coding the product so you know what you like.
Okay.
Actually, let's talk about ice. Ice was actually launched in 2006, and it was an innovation in polish. It was a polish you can use in direct sunlight, and it didn't leave leave any powdery residue on plastics or rubber trim.
Okay.
People love that product. It was a liquid wax, but now as clear coats have gotten better on the cars, consumers are gravitating to more convenient products such as spray waxes.
There you are.
There we go. Such as spray waxes and spray detailers, because they're faster and they're easier to use, and we get to enjoy our cars more than having to spend time taking care of it. So what's new from Turtle Wax?
It's a live show, folks.
Yeah. So what's new is Turtle Wax Ice Snow Foam. There's a lot of
Snow foam.
Snow foam.
Snow
So
foam.
you-
What the heck is snow foam?
Okay, a lot of
Kelly,
younger-
what's snow foam? What is that? Okay.
Snow foam is the most precious snow foam that you could ever see. It has biodegradable has a great smell. It smells like bubble gum. Everybody loves it. And it gives this
Smells
rich-
like bubble gum.
Rich lather. So when you spray it on your car, or you can use a hand wash, bucket and traditional wash. But it gives it like super rich lather. It's super fun. It's like an Instagram.
I think she's taking your job,
Yes.
Mike. Now
He
let's
trained me
And she's talking with her hands.
let's
too.
just ask Fred real quick. Is that something you designed, Fred?
Absolutely, yeah. That's a
Okay,
product
so you
designed
found it snow
for
foam.
maximum foaming and lathering.
Okay.
So if you want to have fun on a Saturday afternoon, and you want to just completely snow foam all over your car, it literally looks like a snowstorm of foam coming down in your car through a foam cannon.
Okay. And John, what do you do? We didn't get a chance to see you. What do you do for Turtle Wax?
I work at Zeno Group. We are the public relations agency.
Oh, there you go. So you're the guy who makes all the sales. Okay. That's good.
They do the hard job, making the great products. And our job is easy.
They go through. Let's get back to Mike Schultz. Thank you, John.
All right.
Didn't want to forget
Don't
anybody
worry.
out there. Obviously, it's a live show, so deal with
Yeah.
it.
A lot of the products. that
Let's
we
get
got-
up here. Look
Yeah.
at you got everything here.
Yes,
Holy
we do.
smokes, Batman! We have exterior clean and shine, wax and dry, protectorant. This one's kind of interesting. Tell us about the protectorant. Maybe we should have
Okay,
had
this
Fred.
is actually called inside and out protectant because
Okay.
we know we use tire shines on the outside of our car on the rubber trim, and on the inside we don't want as much shine because it's greasy and attracts a lot of fingerprints. So what we did is we incorporated a wax into a typical standard protectant, so it doesn't leave the greasy film behind. It leaves more of a dry film on the car. So not only can you use it on the outside on your tires to get a great shine, but you can also use it on the inside without getting that greasy feeling.
You know, there's a lot of other products out there, even down to the local discount store. And I will tell you something, I have tried them all. And the interesting thing is, I did come back to my favorite, that you find. And when you have an investment in a car like you do
Yeah.
with your vehicles and I do, sometimes you have to spend that extra dollar. It's all not about, you can find something relatively inexpensive and then it's gone in a
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
It looks
absolutely,
great
yeah.
for like, as soon as you're done. The next day you're like, oh, what happened? But all of the great products here at turtlewax.com. We love the snow
The snow foam.
Snow foam. I got to say that. Snow foam. Turtlewax.com. And I go through there. And then last but not least, we want to go back to, I'll say, one of the original products that, if I could say,
Based in liquid.
my 1969 Ford Mustang 428 Cobra Jet in Indian Rust Red, 4-speed, actually had a 429 Hemi in it, and this was in the back seat every day.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Yeah.
That's
And-
real.
And Turtle Wax, this is one of the founding products for Turtle Wax was the liquid and the paste. The liquid was actually the most successful liquid wax that was introduced back in the 1950s. It really made Turtle Wax what it is today, the liquid wax. And it still is relevant for today's consumer. A lot of people will tell you, hey, if you want to get, if you've never waxed a car before and you want to get started, start with Turtle Wax. Go to Turtle Wax, start with
Turtlewax.com.
turtlewax.com, start with their
You know,
product.
people should do their research when you
You'll
start
find
spending.
that our products are very, not only very easy to use, but they're very beneficial, and it's a great place to start and learn how to learn car care.
Well, what's nice about it is when you go to any of the retails out there, you'll see a plethora of services and compounds and waxes and everything out there. And you got to go back to where you start and say, what's something I can depend on that I know will really do the job?
yeah.
And it's not that I'm standing here at Turtle Wax. This is my favorite product. I use it all the time. Like I said, there's one in a 5-gallon bucket, and I have an extra one as a backup just so I don't run out. And I get the whole car done in less than 15 minutes. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And and I'm an old guy,
Yeah.
but I get the whole car done. It looks great, and boom, I'm off again.
But Steve, here's an interesting fact. What's changing in the marketplace, consumers are spending more money for consumer products on the inside of the car rather than the outside of the car because our clear coats are so good. But now we're worried about our personal space. We got a lot of electronics and everything and around, so we're now trying to keep our inside car, the inside of our cars cleaner.
Let's pick one real quick.
Well, that's why we own the carpet and upholstery cleaner market.
Okay, now why are there different color applicators? Any reason?
Okay, for different products. Like this is for just for the carpets and mat. It's a little bit heavier duty cleaning. Okay, for the heavily soiled areas on your
Okay.
mats, especially during the winter. In
And then the
Chicago.
green one?
And the green one is for upholstery. So that's for your fabrics, your your cloth seats in your car.
Okay, and then the yellow one.
And then the yellow one, this is an all-in-one interior cleaner. This can be used on plastics, can be used on fabrics, can be used on carpet. It's an all-in-one. So it's a one-stop shop. It's not as strong as the other two, but it's great for light duty cleaning.
Let's go back over here to the Turtle Wax logo. We like that logo. It's a little bit of fun. Go ahead.
All right.
We'll get you set up right there. You mentioned before, Emma and Kelly were saying the family's also very involved with some of the organizations in
Yes.
Chicago, and which is one of, I believe it's the 100 Club, if I
Yeah,
remember
the 100 Club. Mr. Healy Dennis Healy served on the board of the 100 Club here in Chicago, which basically is an organization that helps families of fallen first responders, whether the fire department or the police, or with the police. But they give back to the community. They also give back to the community through these type of events and to these families.
Well, we can't thank you enough for your time today, Michael, and to our friends at Turtle Wax and all of our friends, Autobahn Country Club, Road America, WeatherTech, Laguna Seca. I think we should just call it WeatherTech Seca right now or something. Mike O'Neill, if I remember correctly, the O'Neill family, the racing team, they're out there. Our new friends at Turtle Wax, turtlewax.com.
Yeah, turtlewax.com.
Hey, we'll be right back with Talking Cars, and join us tomorrow as we're at the State of Illinois VFW event in Springfield at the Abraham Lincoln Hotel, where we'll be making a big announcement brought to you by the Soldiers Family TV and Radio Talk Show. Remember what we always say, if you can't stand behind our troops, I suggest you stand in front of them. Thank you, Michael.
Steve, pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Turtle Wax.